Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. Looking at Chicago, they want to turn it around after that loss to Orlando. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. And it's McDermott in the 3 spot. And last year, not exactly up to Noah's lofty standards. It was way down in field goal percentage and free throw percentages compared to the season before, but he did not play completely healthy all of last year either.
A little dinged up, missed 13 games more than he had the season prior, and also the minutes dropped as well. And you could just see him laboring at times on the floor, clearly affected by those injuries.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And the foul on Derrick Rose. Here's T. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Cephalosha's shot is good.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And Butler, here we go. Poked loose. Gasol dishes to Butler. From the stripe. Good, he hits the jump shot. Butler's got his second basket of the game.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
The baseline J. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by T.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Horford kicks to T. Well, you just watched Jeff Teague. He's a natural scorer. Clark, he's also made steady improvement as a playmaker.
Yeah, you look at his assist rate, Kevin, well in the top 10 in the league. He's cut down on his turnovers as well. You can tell he's starting to really figure it out, and the game is slowing down for him.
Rose passes to Gasol. Here's Rose. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Korver kicks to Horford. Back to Korver. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he's also athletic. You know, sometimes you forget that. I mean, this guy's got the tools also to be a terrific defender. And I still think he's developing consistency at that end of the floor.
Over in the corner, Rose. Shot clock at 5. Here's McDermott. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. The Hawks trailed by 3.
And speaking of Jeff Teague's defense, I mean, his rebounding, I think, could also be a little higher. I mean, with his bounce, he can get in there and grab a few more.
That's a 2 from Korver. In Atlanta again with the bucket. Rose dishes to Gasol. And so he draws the foul on the shot and a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Al Gasol was the number 3 pick back in 2001. He managed to average 18 and 9 his first season, was Rookie of the Year, became a perennial All-Star. There's no way his younger brother Mark, who was a second-round pick, could ever match up to that, right? Not so fast, people. Mark's pretty good, too.
Millsap passes to Korver. He kicks it to Horford. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I hope he didn't hurt his neck, because that was one nasty, nasty head fake.
Well, the defender bought that move, hook, line, and sinker.
The whole thing. He may have given him a little pat on the back as he went sailing by.
Talking about Powell and brother Mark, both of them were excellent last season. The difference is that Powell has always been considered a great prospect, so detractors are much harder on him when they see cracks, I think, Greg, in his game.
Yeah, you know, for Marcus, it can only exceed expectations because they started out so low. I'd simply say that if I had to pick between one or the other for best career, I'd do everything I could to pick both.
Good way to get out of it. Good answer.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think you got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Sasha Pavlovich, he's checked in for Cephalosha. Ken Bazemore comes in for Kyle Korver. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Teague. Schroeder kicks it to Bazemore. The pass to Millsap. Here's Pavlovich from outside the arc. Perfect. And that one is stuffed right through.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, G8, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
Now, here's Butler. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 13.5 points a game. Here's Pavlovich. Rejected by Gasol. Outside for Millsap. And it's off from three-point range. And Butler, here we go. He passes to McDermott. Right side Rose. And again, no good by Chicago. The Hawks leading by 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Splitters checked in for the Hawks. Mike Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Derrick Rose has certainly piled up the awards for such a young player, starting with Rookie of the Year, the 111 first-place votes to only 5 for the runner-up. We know about his MVP, and that just shines out so brightly for him.
And how about he and Michael Jordan, the only MVPs in Chicago Bulls history?
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Schroeder with the ball. Working on Rodriguez. Pavlovich with the bucket.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Rodriguez passes to Gibson. And the foul on Mike Scott. That is his first foul of the game. There's a minute 47 left here in the first quarter.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back, and I understand that, but you should send at least one guy after those.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
3-on-3. Pavlovich with the bucket.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Schroeder kicks to Pavlovich. The Hawks working the ball around. Splitter, that's good.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
And he gets it to go.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
The Atlanta shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. Takes the three. And that one's good. Rodriguez has got 5 now.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
Yeah, it's been a huge advantage for them. That bench has really made a nice contribution.
Millsap, the power forward, with Horford at the center. Hardaway is up there with Teague, and it's Cephalosha in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Nice pass there by Sergio Rodriguez.
Horford dishes to Teague. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the Hawks lead by 10.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Atlanta. Bulls trailed by 10. Launches it. That's good. Rodriguez has got 8.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
The leaner inside. Cephalosha kicks to Horford. With the hook shot. That doesn't go in either for Teague.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
And for most of his career, Taj Gibson has been a tremendous role player up front. G8, he's been extremely steady over 6 full seasons.
And Kevin, he gives you a lot of energy and athleticism when he enters the game. He's got the great length with that 7'4" wingspan. But to me, it's not just about having it. It's about the fact that he utilizes it. And it really allows him to get in there and attack the backboard and contest shots.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Teague kicks to Cephalosha. Here's Horford. And Gibson sends it back. Korver against Rodriguez. From downtown, they get it again. Here's Gibson. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
And it's Jeff Teague with the rebound.
Yeah, you know, talking about Gibson, he started 70 games his first year and made the all-rookie team. But thereafter, it had been mostly a 6-man off the bench through last season. It happens, but it's still somewhat unusual for a guy to go backwards like that.
Horford with the rebound. And even 3-on-3 break. Horford, good.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
The dish now to Mirotic. Dunleavy, the pass to Brooks. Rodriguez left side. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Rodriguez has got 6 points in the quarter.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made one in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Splitter is checked in for Horford. Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Thabo Sefolosha. Here's Splitter. And he dunks it down.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That'll be his second foul of the game. Teague against Rose. Teague drives in. They double him with Noah. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Scott can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 12. Rose dishes to McDermott. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And guys, you hear about how the Hawks are jokingly referred to as the Spurs of the East. It has to do with their coach, Mike Budenholzer, who's really brought that philosophy here to Atlanta.
And the wide open shot from Rose. Hits it from 3-point range. Rose has got his first 3 points of the game.
You look at them and what they're trying to do on offense, and I like it. I really do. I like the way they're using the entire court. They're spreading themselves out. And when you spread yourself out and make the extra pass, it gives you a chance to get good looks from behind the three-point line, and they're draining their chances. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Here's Bazemore. Noah with the block. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. McDermott, no one around him. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 4th assist in this one. And it's slammed in by T.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Feeds to Bazemore. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Joakim Noah. And the one thing Thiago Splitter gives you every year, Clark, is consistency. The numbers, the effort, the results, all very familiar every year.
Yeah, his game is really built on the intangibles. He hustles. He knows where he's supposed to be. He gets to the right spot at the right time, crashes the boards, takes charges. He does all the little stuff.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Sasha Pavlovich, she's checked in for Corver. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Kent Bazemore. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jeff Teague. Schroeder kicks to Pavlovich. Pass to Splitter. The feet to Schroeder. It's deflected. Scott. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And that one's good by Noah.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Kicks it to Schroeder. Pass to Splitter. He feeds it to Schroeder. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And for Thiago Splitter, he's been a relatively unsung player in his career, never getting his number called on offense, receiving little recognition from the media, but providing tough defense in the post. He shot over 55%, crashes the boards in the 20 minutes or so a game that he gets. So that's been good enough to really establish a productive career.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Here's Rodriguez, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Rodriguez has got 9 points in the quarter.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
And defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
Gibson the screen. Down low. Up off the screen. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you...
And so we wrap up the first half. Hawks lead by 10. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Atlanta leading by 10. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for Chicago right now. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. And it's McDermott in at the 3. Gasol kicks to McDermott. From outside, off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. Really impressed with the way Jimmy Butler last season made big strides in his game, going from a supporting role player to someone you can build your team around.
And so Butler nails both of them. And Jimmy Butler had the career highs across the board last season. Won the Most Improved Player of the Year award. Really picking up his production in his 4th season.
You know, we had seen the flashes of potential in Butler before. Last season, he sustained great play and really took everything to the next level.
Outside Rose. The shot no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Last year, a good one for Jeff Teague, Clark. He was a first-time All-Star in this league.
He's a pick-and-roll technician, so good in reading the defense as he operates from that spot on the floor. He was really the catalyst for what was a really efficient offense for the Hawks.
Rose passes to Gasol. Butler in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 9 points for Jimmy Butler.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Good. And that's 12 points in the game for Kyle Korver.
Jeff Teague, a real speed merchant. I mean, very tough to stay in front of. He can put you on skates, blow by, and get right to the rim.
Back to Gasol. McDermott kicks to Rose. Another one falls for Chicago. Atlanta calls timeout.
And guys, Jeff Teague, an attack guard. He's just an average three-point shooter, but he gets to the free throw line in bunches, shoots at a high percentage, and has really evolved, I think, into one of the elite point guards in the league.
Millsap a screen. They set the pick. And here's Korver from the arc. A rebound by Gasol. All going up court. And a foul call on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Really an extraordinary game for Butler. He has 9 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Atlanta making a switch here. Bazemore's checked in. From deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Butler dishes to McDermott. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And, Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst. And I think it allowed them to put that run together.
And Cephalosha with the jam.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that. You know, Jimmy Butler is one of those guys who had to overcome major odds just to get to the NBA. Reportedly, his father abandoned the family when Jimmy was an infant. Mom kicked Jimmy out when he was 13. The obstacles and adversity go on, yet he's made it and made it big.
And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Teague. Teague's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
You know, that's hard to explain, that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
He dishes it to Millsap. He kicks it to Horford. A beautiful reverse layup. Horford's got 8.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out. And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Splitter is checked in for Horford. Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Sasha Pavlovich, she's checked in for Cephalosha. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Teague. For 3, Dunleavy. Bazemore grabs the miss. Atlanta leading by 6. Here's Pavlovich. And it's off from 3-point range. And now the fast break. Gibson with the ball. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And Mirotic throws it down.
Plain one-hand flush. I love it.
Clark, I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, the one hand lets you get up higher.
No doubt about it. At least it looks like that from this angle.
And Mike Scott, a former second-round draft pick who has carved out a role here in the NBA the last 2 seasons. Mark, he was a major contributor off the bench.
Yeah, he's a bit of a tweener, not big enough to maintain position down low on a consistent basis and not quick enough to really be a 3-man or small forward. But what he can do is get to the basket, rebound okay, and knock down the deep shot.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
There's 1:54 left in the third.
And getting back to Mike Scott, his three-point percentage and attempts have increased each year he's been in the league. With a high, quick release, he's capable of making tough shots with a hand in his face in a way other players simply can't.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Guys, we were talking about Scott shooting from downtown, but he can also score from mid-range. Pick and pop off the dribble. When he's able to square his shoulders, he's deadly. I mean, he's a versatile big guy with a nice shooting touch. A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Dishes to Gibson. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Deep 2 from Brooks. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Splitter's got 15.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
But they'll get another chance. And Mirotic kicks to Dunleavy. Up and in on the layup. Dunleavy's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Shooter passes to Pavlovich. Comes up empty down low.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Rodriguez goes in. And there's the pass to Dunleavy. And a great assist by Rodriguez as that one goes in. Rodriguez has got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Scott. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's the Bulls leading by a point. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Here's Rose. Teague and Korver are the guards. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. And it's Cephalosha in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Cephalosha with the steal. All going up court. Here's Teague. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Teague's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Hawks. Rose dishes to Noah. And down it goes, jamming that one home. There is just no way Clark could tell who is going to pull this one out.
You know what, Kevin? I think looking at this game, it may very well come down to one crucial key play.
Clark, that's a great point. When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Millsap kicks to Korver. Outside Teague. Front pass to the arc. Cannot hit. And it's Chicago the other way.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And that one's good by Butler.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Teague, the pass to Korver. Millsap a screen. Horford. Off the pick. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Butler against Korver. Butler goes in. It's tipped. And here we go. Teague heading to the hoop. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Off target from three-point range. Rose up on top. Teague covering. Three-pointer. Butler misses the mark. His 3rd miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. Sabalosa dishes to Millsap. And at Park, we've seen some great competition in this one.
I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, looking at the lead changes really kind of tells the story of this game.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Horford kicks to Cephalosha. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Noah with a screen on Teague. Rose passes to Noah. The shot is off.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Teague against Rose. To the middle. And it's Butler with the jam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And they better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
And finished off by McDermott.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounceability.
Got a piece of it. Rose gets to Gasol. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
Horford. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Teague. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Rose dishes to Noah. Passes it to McDermott. To halt the run. Noah, the pass to McDermott. Second shot opportunity. Got a hand on it. And he's able to get it back. Here's Butler. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Cephalosha gets to Millsap. There's the dish to Horford. The Hawks working the ball around. Clock at 6. Teague with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. Teague can't hit.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Kept alive. Here's Gasol. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. His advice, clear cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Fast break, the Hawks. Moore with the steal. Here's Rodriguez. Atlanta with the rebound. Led by as many as 14 points. Great D that time from Gibson. Bulls trailed by 4. This one for 3. And Rodriguez the bucket, the assist from Moore. Rodriguez has got 20 points.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
To take the lead. Rebound, Atlanta. Splitter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Well, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Dunleavy kicks to Moore. Feeds Demirotic to the paint. Rodriguez. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're in front by 1. There's 38 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Atlanta making some changes. Horford comes in for Splitter. And Paul Millsap is subbed in for Stout. Splitter kicks to Horford. Pass to Pavlovic. The 3-ball. Nails the triple.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Here's Rodriguez. It falls. And he has brought them to within 2 points. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yeah.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on.
And an intentional foul right there. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds clock.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
난 입조차 쉽고 일 없어 잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 일었어 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어 넘어질 때마다 일었어 다시 고쳤었지 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람 한 곡도 퇴근하기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축 자만 나태함 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투 다 끝 난가 같았지만 우리 앞길을 막지 마라고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지 비극 지금 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 넘고 힘든 삶은 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind 헤야호 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 이 도시에서 멍 때리는 것조차도 사치 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 의식에 붙은 각질 모두 위맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 찐땀이네 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협 시간을 도마 위에 식재료 썰듯 안 하면 하루는 순서가 뒤섞인 음식처럼 망가져 지쳐도 경계하네 공허와 허무 불안감 속에서 상기하네 15년 전 빈 털터리의 여유 억울해도 납득돼 35년간의 필름이 어쩌면 수치 맞은 삶 건축된 우리의 이름이 길르니 어두워지지 않게 서로를 비판하고 세상을 보는 시선 삐딱하게 얼굴에 피어난 주름은 당연해 마치 아파친 너 페이스 평가는 다 끝난 다음에 해긴 인생의 레이스 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 넘고 힘든 삶은 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind 헤야호 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 헤야호
뭐 사실 조금 때 같아 내 같아 그 다니는 건 달라지고 빨라졌지만 결국 가는 데 같아 질리게 겪어도 사랑 때문에 애 같아 이럴 때 보면 나도 아직 애 같아
살기보단 생존하기 바쁜 정수리는 넓어지고 평소가 작아지는 마음 속에 피어나줬으면 해 한 송이의 평화 진흙탕 속의 연화 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 넘고 힘든 삶은 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind
On some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you so, but still so down to earth. Wanna do it, we could do it on the I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keep scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot, been with the sauce, Chef Curry with the pop, boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or drive the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works and now I'm thinking bigger. I got 40 in the studio, every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord, got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us, run for us, run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote for us. What's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounding like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready, I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you, then do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick, real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick, real quick, real quick. 0 to 100 real quick, real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick, real quick, real quick.
Squad on the real.
Whole squad on that real. Yeah. The other night, lavishly told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Okay, from that perspective, I see what you talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost them at, but maybe I ain't lose them at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need a favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for this song. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough, I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these, man, it seems to split it. No pun intended, but they smelling defeat in the air. Headed where nobody took it, who meeting me there? They tell him that he talking crazy, but he doesn't care. Being humble don't work as well as being aware. Listen up, boy, you better off eavesdropping. We already got spring 2015 popping. P&D dropping, reps up P dropping, Magic Jordan dropping, Obi dropping, not to mention me dropping. Feel like we paid the refs off, man, we fixed the game. Me and Noel been at it before Twitter names. Yeah, been on the move like the lease is up. And I can't even name one person that's keeping up. How it was in the past tense. Ask yourself, how do we match up now? Cause I'm only 27 and I'm only getting better. If I haven't passed you yet, watch me catch up now, for real.
For anyone telling you off for all your deeds. No sign, the roaring thunder stopped and cold to read. No time. yourself to death.
So you gotta fire up. You gotta let go. You never be loved. You don't know. You gotta face up. You gotta get low. You never know the top till you get too low. Slip slaughter. I'm so sorry. Slip slaughter. I'm so sorry.
No lies and no deceiving, man, is what he loves. I keep trying to conceive that death is from above.
No time.
I get mine and make no excuses, waste of precious breath.
No time.
The sun shines on everyone, love yourself to death.
So you gotta fire up. You gotta let go. You never be loved. You don't know. You gotta face up. You gotta get low. You never know the top till you get too low. Slip slaughter. I'm so sorry. Slip slaughter. I'm so sorry.
Life isn't always what you think it'd be. Turn your head for 1 second and the tables turn. Yeah. And I know that I did you wrong. Will you trust me when I say that I'll make it up to you somehow?
So you gotta fire up. You gotta let go. You never be loved. You don't know. You gotta face up. You gotta get low. You never know the top till you get too low. Slip slaughter. I'm so sorry. Slip slaughter. I'm so sorry.
São Paris, São Paulo, França, Brasil. Aí, MCWP, Laboratório Fantasma. É nóis. Assim,
os manos no posto, trampando a contragosto, feliz ou oposto. Aposto que sei da dureza, que é a tristeza deformando o seu rosto. Se calos falassem, talvez o mundo escutasse, olhar do impasse, olhasse, limpasse, brilhavam vocês. Juro, pras minas no fronte, que dor pra contar tem de monte. É tipo uma fonte dela, de fronte ela sonha com um novo horizonte. Trancada na cela ou numa favela. Eita, é foda, João. Pobre menina, sofre de verdade por toda a cidade. Ainda mais do que a palavra liberdade é feminina. Cidade luz, guetos, becos e pretos tristes como um blues. Mano, muçulmano, amor, islã. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam. Mil flor, mil dor, mil idioma, mil cor, tipo índio. Tio por, servos de Roma, frios por natureza morta. L'égalité pour mon peuple, s'il vous plaît. Mil pra mim, mil pro select. Ma révolution é black, noir, check. Em matière, meilleur que hier. Ma terre me manque, c'est ma place. E o velho sonho, viver em paz. Com o necessário, sem ter demais. Verde mais, verde mais, verde mais. Família.
Même thème, cri du cœur, genre ça ira. Même refrain qui vient de ces zones amochées. Noisy LESC, zone à noche, des vies décalées, des années. Que c'est l'alerte rouge comme condamné, d'étaler, s'en aller ou chialer, jamais. Plutôt qu'à l'aide, on entend crier. Pas année, qu'est de couleur café, non c'est pas gagné. Si tu voulais taper, trop de barons, trop de casaniers qui tiendront baron de plus que ça ira. Se dit le brave type comme le scélérat. Pour le sale, favelas, même sort, même idée. Qu'on s'en sorte à l'espoir, tous fidèles. Ah, San Paolo, zone à Norche. Ça ira. Noisy LESC. Si. Oh. Ghetto youth, faut pas stresser. Ici, MC d'affaire. Si. Oh.
Tous les ghettos savent que les ghettos salis n'empêche que ça ira. Tous les ghettos savent que les ghettos salis n'empêche que ça ira.
Because it wasn't due to you, don't mean I ain't paying dues. It's stupid. I'm on my mind for reaching things that you can't. Just know I'm doing something you ain't. Simple and plain.
Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida é cantar, nunca no mesmo lugar. Seja sozinho a dois, o resto eu vejo depois. Mas só em pensar que só face tudo que eu pedisse, só você que me desse. Aí pensando Deus se esse quarto falasse. Mas que pena, já era. Não deixo mais aquela tão bela e singela. E nem dá. Porque Seu sua voz ela é através de alô. Se passou pela favela é porque alguém me falou. Então já que me deixou por aqui, aprendi a viver um pouco sozinho. Mas o que eu posso fazer, fia, se eu gosto da boemia. Essa noite pra mim é dia, mas posso mudar. Mas como isso é questão de tempo, então isso nem tenho muito, nem curto. Fica de canto, eu prefiro suar. Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida é cantar. Nunca no mesmo lugar, seja sozinho a dois. O resto eu vejo depois. O resto eu vejo depois, talvez. Pode ser que uma mina firmeza possa trombar no rolê. É isso, deixa comigo, é só seguir o sentido e despertar os picos floridos. Mas não, pera lá, deixa eu falar, né assim. Para mim tem que ter valor. É só chegar e abusar, nem forjar, nem fingir que nem dá pra sentir o amor. Ó fita, ela nem confia mais em mim, acredita. No conto das minas que pra mim foi mágica. Tava tudo claro, mas a cena complica e a saudade fica. Então já era, já era, já era. Não beijo mais aquela tão bela e singela. E nem dá. Por quê? Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida é cantar. Nunca no mesmo lugar, seja sozinho a dois. O resto eu vejo depois.
Let's get it all in perspective. For all y'all enjoyment, a song y'all can step with. Y'all appointed me to bring rap justice, but I ain't 5-0, y'all know it's Nas, yo. Then a whole lot of only describe us as soldier survivors. Stay laced in the best, well dressed with finesse in the white tee, looking for wifey. Thug girl who fly and talk so nicely. Put her in the coupe so she can feel the nice breeze. We can drive through the city, no doubt, but don't say my car. Say the is out. Newness, here's the anthem. Put your hand up that you with, count your loot with. Push the pool stick in your new crib, same hand that you hoop with. Swing around like you stupid. King of the town. Yeah, I've been that. You know I click clack where you and your men's at. Through the Smurf, through the WAP baseball bat. Rooftop like we bringing 88. I made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. With them gangsters, with them. I made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. Where them gangsters at? With them. This ain't rapping, this is street hop. Now get up off your like your seat's hot. My life lit up. Trunk of the car, we got the street. Don't start none, won't be none. No reason for your mans to panic. You don't wanna see no ambulances. Knock drink down in this cup. That's the way you get Timberland up. Let the music diffuse all attention. Ball or convention, free admission. Can move swift. All my just coming homies. Get money, leave the beef alone slowly. Get out my face, you people so phony. Pull out my waist to I made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. with them gangsters, with them. I made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. Where them gangsters at? Where them at? Running, yo, my mood is real rude. Show you what to do. Don't box my obliges. Every invitation to fight you. Like Pun said, you ain't even in me class. Made batch bins, backseat, TV plasma. Ladies looking for athletes or rappers. Whatever you choose, whatever you do, make sure he a thug and intelligent too. Like a real thoroughbred is. Show me love, let me feel. Females who's the is always. And I like a little sassiness, a lot of class. Mommy reaching your bag, past the. I'm a leader at last. This a dawn you with my spit, lose consciousness.
How real is this? How real is this? Respect this here. Check. I'm from where the hammer's rung, news cameras never come. You and your man's hung in every verse in your rhyme. Where the was slung, vanish every summer. Where the blue vans would come, we throw the work in the can and run. Where the plans was to get funded, skate up the set to achieve this goal quick. Faced with immeasurable odds, still I gave straight bets. Someone felt the most something and you nothing. Check. I'm from the other side where other guys don't walk too much, and girls from the projects went and said we talk too much. So they ran up the time cause they thought them dudes to trust. I don't know what the they foul just like us. I'm from where the beef is inevitable, summertime's unforgettable. Boosters in abundance, buy half price sweater new. Your word was everything, so everything you said you do, you did it. Couldn't talk about it if you ain't living. I'm from where pull your card and argue all day about who's the best MCs, Biggie, Jay-Z and Nas. With Z-Ball and Doves are at odds, at each other's throats for the love of foreign cars. The catch cases, hoping the judge R&Rs, but most times find themselves locked up behind bars. That all. I'm from where they ball and breed rhyme stars. I'm from Marcy, son. Just thought I'd remind y'all. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice.
So where you from?
I'm from the place where the church is the flakiest, and been praying to God so long that they atheists. Where you can't put your vest away and say you wear it tomorrow, cause the day after we'll be saying, I was just with him yesterday. I'm a block away from, not enough away from straight. Yeah. You're laughing, you know the place well, with the base well, and government. Politic they sells, where we call the cops to 18, cause they hop out of vans and spray things. And life expectancy so low, we making our wheels at 18s. Well, how you get rid of guys who step out of line, your rep solidifies. So tell me, when I rap, you think I could criticize? If this flies, God strike me. And I got a question, are you forgiving guys who live just like me? We never know. One day I prayed to you and said if I ever blow, I let them know the stakes and exactly what takes place in the ghetto. Promise fulfilled, still I feel my job ain't done. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's